After nearly 2 decades together, Nicole Kidman just made a decision that sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and she's not looking back. The Oscar-winning actress known for her grace and composure has quietly filed for divorce from country superstar Keith Urban after 19 years of marriage. But here's the twist: instead of drowning in heartbreak or regret, Nicole seems almost peaceful. Fans are wondering, how does someone walk away from a love story that defined nearly half their life and still manage to radiate calm? They say some endings come with chaos, but Nicole's approach feels different. It's measured, mysterious, almost as if she's been preparing for this moment all along. And now, behind that serene smile lies a story of quiet strength, hidden pain, and a powerful belief that everything, even heartbreak, happens for a reason. But how did Hollywood's most adored couple reach this breaking point? When the news broke on September 29th, fans across the world were stunned. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, the couple who seemed unshakable, were officially separating after 19 years of marriage. To outsiders, they looked like the definition of lasting Hollywood love, a glamorous actress and a soulful musician who'd survived the spotlight together. But beneath the polished red carpet smiles, something had quietly shifted. Just a day after the headlines surfaced, Nicole filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. No drama-filled statements, no public blame game, just a single, quiet filing that spoke volumes. After nearly 2 decades of shared awards, emotional speeches, and countless photos where they couldn't stop smiling at each other, it was over. Fans took to social media, questioning how a love that looked so genuine could suddenly dissolve. Was it distance, busy schedules, or simply time? Whatever the reason, the silence around the breakup made it even more haunting. Because when a love story this long ends without explanation, people can't help but wonder what really pushed Nicole to this moment. On the surface, Nicole Kidman appeared composed, graceful as ever, smiling gently for cameras, her usual aura of quiet confidence intact. But behind that calm, reports claim she had been fighting to save her marriage for months before the split became public. Sources close to the couple revealed that their separation wasn't sudden at all. It had been unfolding privately, far from the flashes of paparazzi and red carpets. According to insiders, Nicole knew the announcement was coming, and she dreaded the day it would hit the headlines. She'd been carrying the weight of that secret, trying to hold the family together while preparing herself for the inevitable storm. One source even described her as stressed but strong, saying she knew the truth couldn't stay hidden forever. And when the news finally broke, she didn't lash out or crumble. Instead, she took a deep breath, accepted the reality, and chose to move forward with dignity. It's that quiet resilience, the kind that doesn't make headlines, that defines Nicole Kidman. But as composed as she seemed, this wasn't just about strength, it was about survival. Because when your entire world changes overnight, staying calm isn't easy, it's a choice. And yet what Nicole did next surprised everyone. Instead of disappearing from the public eye or letting heartbreak define her, Nicole Kidman chose something rare in Hollywood: grace. Insiders say that after returning home to Nashville, she surrounded herself with the 2 things that have always grounded her: her family and her work. No angry statements, no emotional outbursts, just quiet acceptance and focus. Friends describe her as keeping it positive, holding onto the belief that everything happens for a reason. That's not denial, it's perspective. At 57, Nicole isn't someone who dwells on regrets. She lived enough life, faced enough pain to know that even the most painful endings can lead to new beginnings. She's now back home with her daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, who have become her emotional anchor through it all. In the divorce filing, Nicole requested to be the primary residential parent, a decision that speaks volumes about where her priorities truly lie. For her, it's not about revenge or what she's lost. It's about what still matters most: her girls, her peace, and her purpose. And just when people thought she might step away from the spotlight to heal, Nicole did the opposite. When most people would take time to retreat, Nicole Kidman did what she's always done best: she went back to work. Her schedule right now reads like a comeback blueprint. The TV adaptation Margot's Got Money Troubles, the long-awaited Scarpetta series, a 3rd season of Big Little Lies, and yes, a magical reunion with Sandra Bullock for Practical Magic 2. That project officially wrapped filming just weeks before the divorce news broke, and fans are already calling it her rebirth role. For Nicole, creativity isn't an escape, it's therapy. It's where she channels the emotions she doesn't express publicly. While others see film sets and red carpets, for her, they're safe spaces, places where pain turns into art. Those close to her say she's pouring herself into these projects with renewed focus, finding comfort in the structure of her craft. Every role becomes another reminder that reinvention is possible, even after heartbreak. It's as if she's saying, you can't control what falls apart, but you can control what you build next. But even as she moves forward, Nicole has quietly hinted that this journey hasn't been easy. For all her poise and composure, Nicole Kidman has never shied away from emotional honesty. In a recent Harper's Bazaar interview published just after her divorce made headlines, she offered a glimpse into the storm behind her calm. When asked about the best part of growing older, she didn't talk about success or fame. Instead, she said, "No matter how painful or how difficult or how devastating something is, there is a way through." Those words hit differently now. It's clear she wasn't speaking hypothetically, she was speaking from experience. Nicole knows what it's like to feel broken. She's been here before, from her high-profile split with Tom Cruise decades ago to the quiet heartbreaks she's carried privately. And yet, every time she's come out stronger, wiser, and more grounded. Her quote continued, "You're going to feel it, and it's going to feel insurmountable at times, but if you move gently and slowly, it does pass." That's not the voice of a woman defeated, that's the voice of someone who understands healing, someone who's made peace with pain instead of running from it. And once again, Nicole is proving that resilience isn't just a word, it's her way of life. In the middle of all the noise, Nicole Kidman has leaned on something far more powerful than fame: family. Insiders say the Kidman clan has closed ranks around her, offering the kind of unconditional support that fame can't buy. Her sister Antonia Kidman has been by her side almost daily. The two were even spotted taking a quiet walk together in Nashville on October 1st, Nicole's first public appearance since the divorce news broke. No glam team, no entourage, just two sisters sharing silence, strength, and solidarity. For Nicole, family has always been her safe haven. Friends say her daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, are her anchor points, the reason she's kept her balance through the chaos. She's been focused on keeping life normal for them, shielding them from headlines while making sure they feel secure and loved. It's easy to forget that behind the awards and the movie roles is a mother trying to navigate heartbreak without letting it ripple into her children's lives. And that's exactly what Nicole's doing, showing them that strength doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it's just staying calm, steady, and kind when everything around you is changing. Still, fans can't help but wonder what really went wrong between Nicole and Keith. Even with all the official statements and polished interviews, the real question lingers: what really happened between Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban? After 19 years together, the silence feels louder than any confession. Neither side has publicly spoken about the cause, leaving fans and insiders to fill in the blanks. Reports suggest that long-distance living may have taken its toll. With Nicole filming around the world and Keith constantly on tour, their lives often ran on different clocks. What once made them dynamic, two creative souls chasing passion, might have slowly turned into emotional distance. Rumors also suggest that they struggled to find a balance between career demands and family time, with friends describing the couple as living parallel lives in recent months. Still, there's no sign of bitterness or scandal, no messy accusations, just two people quietly accepting that love sometimes changes shape. Some fans speculate that this separation was months, maybe even years in the making, a gradual drift hidden behind perfect smiles and red carpet affection. Of course, none of that has been confirmed, and both Nicole and Keith have chosen silence over spectacle. But in Hollywood, silence often speaks volumes. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear: Nicole's next move isn't about heartbreak, it's about evolution. Nicole Kidman's story isn't ending with heartbreak, it's evolving into something far more powerful. In a world where public breakups often spiral into drama, Nicole's response has been nothing short of remarkable. No cryptic posts, no revenge interviews, just quiet confidence and forward motion. It's as if she's rewriting the script for what it means to start over at 57, proving that reinvention doesn't have an age limit. Fans have noticed the shift. Her social media presence feels lighter, more purposeful. She's been posting behind-the-scenes photos, celebrating projects, and even smiling at rap parties. It's not forced, it's free. People are calling it her new era, one defined not by loss but by liberation. Industry insiders say she's more focused than ever, carefully choosing roles that reflect her maturity, strength, and emotional depth. And it's working. Hollywood adores a comeback, but Nicole's not chasing one, she's simply being herself, and that authenticity is winning hearts all over again. As one fan put it online, she's not just surviving the end of a marriage, she's thriving beyond it. Maybe that's the lesson in Nicole Kidman's journey, that even after love fades, life doesn't, it expands, it deepens. So maybe this isn't the end of a love story, maybe it's the beginning of Nicole Kidman's most powerful chapter yet.